Hey guys, we are back and we just want to give a little update of our experience in the haunted Lendoso Woods. As you can tell, Chris is okay. He is on the mend,
Yeah.
but he did survive his encounter out there in the haunted woods.
Recovering from a good old fashioned gunshot wound. What are you talking about? To the head. But hey,
Who would have who would have thought a big band-aid would be the cure for that?
a band aid fix is all we needed. Who knew I was a healer?
I gave you a kiss on the forehead to make your boo boo all better.
Now I know I was down for a few days, but I came back. Gunshot wound to the head? I think not. I'll overcome
Yeah, gunshot. I can beat it.
So let's not, thank God that we all made it out unscathed.
Yeah,
I mean, Delaney disappeared for a little while. We found her. Elijah's probably still out there, but we all made it out.
yeah.
But we got some serious problems on our hands here. We clearly went into this whole thing half cocked and we weren't ready for it. We've taken that much time off from our monster hunting career and we just dove in blindly head first into this and we're clearly outmatched.
As is widely known, we're professional monster hunters. Look
Oh
out!
my gosh.
Yes.
And we encountered something out there that, like you said, we were unprepared for. We were outgunned, literally.
Literally outgunned. I mean, we brought. I was gonna say we brought a knife to a gunfight, but we brought nothing to a
Oh,
gunfight.
brought a flashlight.
Yeah, we brought a miniature flashlight to a gunfight. And that's the thing is, we don't know. Like, I got to find the person responsible for this.
Yeah,
Is it a ghost? Do ghosts shoot guns? I don't know. Somebody was out there with us. Somebody opened up your car door. Somebody.
okay.
Lendoso Woods. There's so many things you can't explain about that place. It's its own thing.
And we heard voices, we heard roars, we heard some strange noises out there. Wait a minute. What was that noise?
The heck was that?
Did you hear
What
that?
was that?
I told you, Lendoso Woods. You cannot underestimate. What does it all mean? Like, I need answers, and I don't have answers right now. I've been healing from this gunshot wound for a week, thinking about this, thinking about that night.
And now here's a little update for the people. We got back home, and well, the next day I should say. We took my wife's car. She went out to her car to leave that day. I was at work. I get sent a photo. Here is the photo right here. There is small ghost children handprints on my car.
And this is legit, by the way.
This is we like to ham it up. This really was on my car when we came back the next day. I saw it. Creepy, yes. Something else, I don't know.
I mean, how did that get on there? I think is it a and that's a whole other side of that we got to check out. The old handprints on the back of the car. I mean, but what does that mean? Because that's real evidence we got on there. I hope y'all didn't wash that off yet.
Trust me, it hasn't been washed off.
But that right there proves, plus my
Plus you getting
wound, plus
shot.
my wound and everything else, that something is afoot out there. Something creepy is afoot out there.
Yeah.
And we got to go find it. So I say we regroup, but before we regroup, Pop called. Have you talked to Pop yet?
I hadn't talked to Pop.
Well, Pop told me that he needed to sit us both down and talk to us and tell us something very important. He said he's seen the last video, and I kept on asking, like, what is it over the phone? He wouldn't tell me. I was like, I need you boys to come up here, and I got something that I got to tell you.
Does he want us to record this for posterity?
I mean, I think if we're bringing the people along, I mean, heck, we recorded me getting shot, so why not? Hell? Why not just record Pop telling us whatever he's going to tell
Yeah,
us?
we did have an attempt to murder, so I guess the story would be okay.
So, you want to go see what Pop's got to say?
Let's go.
Boys, I call y'all over here today because I know you've been up around Wendosa Woods, and I want to tell you a story about something that happened up there. Years ago, my great great grandfather, Lucius Cabbage Hawthorne, was up there.
Lucius Cabbage Hawthorne?
Apparently, he had a bunch of cabbage fields in Mississippi or something back in the day. I really don't know, but let's move on with the story.
In his late December, and they said he found a cave up there. He's a monster hunter, or he looking for Bigfoot or any monsters up in that area. People had claimed to see stuff going on up there. So he's up there looking for any signs, and he found the cave up there. They said when he went in that cave, he seen what he thought people would call a Bigfoot sleeping with the beaver up there.
Hey, did he just say a Sasquatch in a cave with a beaver?
That's what he said.
Are you thinking of what I'm thinking?
Yeah, it's the beaver squatch.
The beaver squatch? Is that where that came from all those years ago?
It has to be.
Now, they said he was so disturbed by this sight that he wandered off and got lost and froze to death up there. But I have a map for you here today that my father gave me, that it's just part of a map. I've never been able to figure it out. I've been up there and looked around. I've never been able to figure out where this is at. But they said he buried a box of clues up there in a box in the ground up there, and this map is going to show you where it's at if you can figure it out. I never could figure it out. But I'm going to give you this map. I'm going to give you this gun that he handed down to me for your protection. And there's also, you need that gun. He always claimed he called it the lost children in the woods. And I know you boys were up there last time. You said there was some little handprints on the back of your car. And that made me think about this. He always claimed they was lost children of the woods, and you could hear them out there laughing and playing. And I never did. I heard the story that there was several families that lived in that area, had a little community up there, and the kids had got sick, and the parents had got together and went to town to try to get some medicine or try to get some help. But when they got back, all the children were gone. They never could find the kids. They looked and looked, and they never found any signs or anything. But ever since then, people had claimed that when they were out there in those woods, they could hear children laughing and playing out there. So I would take that gun for some protection while you're searching for this box out there.
Well, Pop, are we going to need to bring any shovels with us?
You won't need it, but you might need it.
So, do you need it or not?
I don't understand. I've never understood that. Are we going to need shovels or are we not going to need any shovels? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's still a mystery, much like this whole case is.
Yeah.
Godspeed, boys.
Okay, Justy Bugs, we got to figure this out. We got a half a map. We got Grandpa Hawthorne's old BB gun,
Old Blue.
the old trusty Blue here. We got ghost children walking around out here. We got someone shot me.
Yeah.
Not to mention, we got a box full of secrets from our great great grandfather Lucius Cabbage Hawthorne. You thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking it, Chris. Let's go back out to Lendoso Woods.
Let's go to Lendoso Woods, baby.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!